This is a demonstration video on setting up the SEO Show Posts WordPress plugin. And the reason we would use this plugin is to create this kind of sidebar structure here, which is great for an authority site where you have these category headings and you have individual posts within each of them. And by default, WordPress doesn't really support that kind of customization, unfortunately. And it's also useful, it has a second mode if you just want to show all of your posts from your entire site or a range of them, because it allows you to select exactly which ones you want to show on the sidebar of every post. So the first thing we need to do is come over to the dashboard, and you would come into plugins, and you would need to upload a couple of plugins. Obviously you would need to upload your SEO-SHOW-POSTS plugin, and you'll also need to upload another free plugin called Sticky Front Page Categories and Tags. So in order to install these new plugins, we would go to the plugins here just under Appearance on the left, and we would click on Add New, and we click on Upload, and we would go to the folder where we had them in there, those plugins. So for example here, I would just come down and upload SEO Show Posts there, and also I'd need to come back and also upload Sticky Front Page Categories and Tags, and then once uploaded from there I would then just activate them. So as I've tested these plugins on this blog, I need to just come in now and activate them again. Now, in order to make this work, we need to jump into Appearance and click on Widgets. And let me just delete that one there, because we need to actually drag this SEO Show Posts widget over into the primary widget area here in the sidebar. And we can give it any title we want. And I'm just going to give it the title of this demo blog, World of Widgets. And just click on Save. That's done, so we can close it. The next thing that we want to do is to change a few settings, default settings inside WordPress. The first of these is the reading setting. By default, this is normally 10 posts, and we want to just take it down to one post per page. It really suits us best from an SEO perspective, so we'll save that. We also need to change our permalink settings. By default, it's up here. Just that one there, and that's not very SEO friendly, and it isn't friendly with this widget either, this plugin. So we need to click on Custom Structure, and that's the syntax we need to use there, and I put that in a spot where you can copy and paste it underneath this video. So then we would save changes. We would also jump into Front Page Categories, and we just need to tell Sticky Front Page Categories and Tags which of these we actually want on the front page. So I find this a very useful plugin for just determining exactly what content we always want on the home page, regardless of the other posts going on. So we're happy with that. It's World of Widgets on the front page, so we save that. Then we need to come into SEO Show Posts here, and we can either just have it show all or some of the whole posts that we've actually put into the blog. And if you've noticed, by default the recent posts little widget to drag into the sidebar just doesn't actually show all the posts regardless of the number that you set. So this is a good way around it. Now, more useful for an authority site is the Show Categories and Posts tag here. Actually, before I change that, I'll just show you how the all posts looks. So here we can see now that all of our posts are showing up here, and if we click on any of those posts, again, all the links are there, so Google can come along and crawl all of those from any post within your site. But we want to have this as an authority site, so we need to go back to this mode here, Show Categories and Posts. Now, if I just leave it as the default there, we're going to get a double listing for blue widgets, the category, and blue widgets, the post. So what I do is I just come down and I deselect, so I'm excluding the post name that's like the category name. So I need to delete the posts for blue widgets, red widgets, World of Widgets and Yellow Widgets, and that will give me a category heading link and all of the posts underneath it. So then I save changes and I come back and reload the page, and we can see now we have these. I can go back and actually switch off the uncategorized there and just have that not showing. In fact, let me just do that. So now we've got the blue widgets category, the red widgets category, and the yellow widgets category, each with sub-posts beneath them. And if we click on any of those, we'll find that same navigation sidebar on any post across the site. So there it is again that you can see. So this clearly works well, and it's quite a quick way of setting up a nice authority site structure with categories and posts, or categories and pages within it. And I find that much faster working in WordPress than, for example, having a designer actually build that into your site, or just fooling around with the existing kind of tools that you have inside WordPress. One final thing I would say is that it's crucial to come along then and actually backlink these individual pages. And of course, it doesn't matter what your sub-pages and categories are. This applies to any niche, as we saw on this demo site here for stereo sound systems, which was a bigger version of the same thing, where we can see all these pages within categories. You will notice on these category pages, you tend to see, depending on the theme actually, a list of pages within it, or posts within it. So there's still a link to those posts, so that's absolutely fine. But just be aware of that little anomaly when you're actually using this plugin in WordPress.